Gentlemen, you're about to hear me say a word you'll never hear me say again. Lose. Means to fail. Means to be reduced, to surrender, to relinquish. Over the years, this team has surrendered. It's been reduced. This team has failed. No more. No more. Starting today, we are on a path toward winning. And that's going to require a lot more work and sacrifice than many of you are used to. 6 straight weeks of two-a-days. We'll go 3 3.5-hour sessions. We are going to shake the rust out of these shoulder pads, and we're going to become winners. And I don't care what your story is. Veteran, rookie, free agent, I don't care. You earn a spot on this team by what you show me on this field. That's it. I play no favorites. None. All right. Let's go to work.
Thank you. Thanks, buddy. I guess when I first came in, some of the guys saw me flying in. I saw Carl, and here you're putting those boats together. It was the most creative use of duct tape and cardboard I'd ever seen in my life. And as you're watching you guys do this, it was pretty amazing. You know, the creativity, the craziness, you know, the feistiness, the competitiveness. That's, I think, what got me, is that you were just like so pissed off when that thing sank, you know? and you know, and then you're just fighting like heck, you're clawing like heck, you know, with that one oar, just doing whatever you can do to get the job done. But I think that's what's typical about what you are and why you're where you are, isn't it? I mean, it is that competitiveness, it is that feistiness, it is that creativity, it is that inventiveness, innovation, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? It is that word, you know, and you bring all those together and you have a team. And you know, you wonder why teams are successful. It's because they have all that. It's not always because they have the best talent. We all know that. But when you pull in the best that you have and those that are willing to be the best that they can be, then what do you have? You have a great team. And you have the proudest team. And I'm very proud to be a part of it. So thank you very much. Anybody dreamers here? Any dreamers out here? Yeah? Oh, of course we are. Anybody have a wild dream? Anybody have a dream that somebody just said, you know what, you're so crazy, it'll never happen, you know? Or you're just out of it, or what are you on? You know? I mean, I had that when I was trying out for the Philadelphia Eagles, but aside from that, and you know, this invincible thing is pretty wild. You can't imagine what it's like to have a movie made about you. Everybody asks, what's it like, you know? That's the most often asked question. I'll tell you what it's like. I tried to be really cool in the beginning, and I'd say, oh, you know, it's a very surreal, you know, it's just like out of body. Forget about it. I'm a Philly kid. You know, my mom and dad didn't get beyond the 8th grade. I'm the son of a pig farmer. I mean, you know, so it's just wild. It's the most crazy thing that you could possibly imagine. But the movie Invincible, it's not my story. It really isn't my story. And I had a great conversation last night with Danielle about it, because I'm just blown away, absolutely blown away by the response that I'm getting around the country about this movie. Because what I did when I did it, I wasn't trying to prove anything to anybody. I wasn't trying to stick it in anybody's face. I just had a chance. I just had an opportunity to do something. I didn't look in the record books. I didn't look in Guinness and say, oh, you know what, nobody's ever done it before at the age of 30. I just had a shot to play for the team that I loved, to play for the team that I was a season ticket holder for, and I just took advantage of the opportunity. And I think that's basically what you're all about, isn't it? It's about taking advantage of the opportunity. Now, when I'm doing this and I'm trying out for this, oh, man, there ain't no way you can do this. You're 30 years old. It's never been done before. You're too old. You didn't play college football. You just sit up in the stands. You know, you don't come from the right neighborhood. You don't have that. How many of us have ever been told that? How many of us have ever been pigeonholed by somebody to say, you know what, you can't do it because you don't have whatever it is. You don't come from the right neighborhood. You don't have the right resume. You don't have the right pedigree. You don't have the right education. You don't have this, you don't have that. And that's basically what was being told me back then. Was that ever told to you? Has anybody had that happen to you? Has anybody called you a loser? Has anybody of you ever gotten a letter from your wife saying you'll never go anywhere, you never make any money, you'll never make a name for yourself? Huh? How's that one? How's that one? I'm coaching one of the biggest high school football games I ever coached in my life. And I come running into the apartment. Yo, we won the game. And the place is just echoing. The game. The place is empty, except for the note. How many of you had that happen? So,
everybody knows what they like to do. Whatever it is, as long as it pleases you. Look at that white boy and relax your mind.
Hey, old man! This ain't high school!
Hey, thanks! That old man just made you look bad! That's where you finished, Polly!